Welcome back. Another fun, exciting episode coming up. I remember, all proceeds from my channel get donated. So it helped if you guys watched all the way through. I'm not asking for subscribers. If you don't like what you see, don't subscribe. But if you like it, subscribe. But watch the video all the way through. That way, my channel makes more money, and that's more I can give to my buddy's family. And who knows, this might just be a regular thing. Because honestly, I don't need the money from YouTube. I'm doing this for fun. You know, show people a few of my tricks. But let's get started. I jumped the gun by bolting down the front clip. I was like, oh, I should be able to get the inner fenders in. Well, I can't get the inner fenders in. I already got that side all wrapped up. I had to cut it. I cut it too much, but I guess too much is better than none. So we rip this fender off, get the other one cut, get that bolted in. I got sheeting for the floor, and then I'm gonna start tackling the wiring.
You keep saying that.
Yeah, I'm putting it off, trust me.
Oh, I know.
So yeah, go check out Whiskey Dents. He's my brother. He's building a truck just like this, but crew cab, rear suicide, on a Crown Vic frame, air ride, real cool car. My buddy Glenn over at 1776 Garage. Such a cool name. I wish I would have thought of it because I would have used it. But hey, what do you do? And then Casey over at High Octane with a K. He's got one of our old 64s that he's Crown Vic and air ride in the back and air ride in the front, and lots of cool stuff going on with that thing. But I think I got one more bolt to take out and this fender will hit the floor. Hopefully not, because I don't want to dent it, but lock the door. Don't drop it. Uh-oh. Well, I can't get my hand in there. Oh. The joys of having little tiny hands. They're hard to fish out from the bottom if you drop them. It's not that hard pulling a fender off a Ford. 2 bolts, that's all they need. Well, that makes it easier. I'm just going to try to copy what I cut out of this one just so it kind of matches. So, and I just freehanded that one, so I'll do the same on this one. It was easier on this one because it had a crack I followed somewhere. This way. I'll get this marked out, cut, and then I'll let you watch me fight to get in place. Kind of looks similar to the other side. Hey, I'm not saying I'm a pro, but sometimes you just get lucky. Actually, I shouldn't talk. I don't have it in place yet, so it might not even fit. Might have to trim more out of it. Oh yeah, plenty of room. And I did take the flappy disc and got rid of any sharp edges. So, probably won't be sticking my arms through there anytime soon, but you never know.
Is that hard to do by yourself?
It always is. Well, it doesn't help the back part where it's supposed to hold this up. The bolt busted off. So, debating on welding it on, but I think once I get the fender set in place, all the other screws will be enough to hold it in. Take something off that bottom of the cab. This fender was welded on, so gotta, down here. This mess is holding the fender out, so I gotta take the grinder to that quick. So you can leave the shop again, so you don't have to smell the smell. Trust me, I don't like it either. Dang it.
The struggle's real.
Yeah. Really easy. And like a bonehead I went with. I grabbed all 3/8 hardware so it barely fits through. Look at that. Man, it's almost done. Can try this thing tomorrow. I don't think so. Getting closer. And that's what counts. It's getting stuff done every day. Oh yeah. Got a new front end on it.
I wanted a chrome grill and the letters.
Yeah.
So I made him go find one out in the snow.
Yeah, and I did. So before I had that steel grill in it, black, and the upper grill cowl, whatever that thing's called, that thing. This was off the 64, so it's different. Didn't have the lights or the Ford brand up front. So this came off a different truck because this was on this grill and the one side was completely rusted off. Instead of cutting the pinch welds and cutting up a good one of these two, and so I'll just save this and maybe I can, I don't know, maybe somebody repops that, or maybe someday I'll find a beat up one, and because I just need that piece, might as well save it, it's still good. Don't ever throw anything away. You'll need it someday. Yeah, because the plan is to get this done as soon as possible, and even though it's wintertime, I'm going to drive it, get some miles on it, get the bugs worked out, because, yeah, I like old Fords, but 1,100 miles on something that's not tested is, that would just be ludicrous. Ludicrous? Luda something?
Ludicrous.
I thought he was a singer. There's that Ludafisk. Leave it to Ford to have multiple different styles of hardware. Well, we can't just leave it, you know, standard thread. We gotta switch to fine thread. Maybe it was fine thread. I don't know. That one works. So yeah, this thing. I don't think the wiring is gonna be as bad as I expected, because I had the battery hooked up and I turned the key on and the wiper started working, so it's something's making contact through there. So cross thread, zip thread, right? Remember not to yank that door open. Did we ever find that ratchet? Where'd you put it? I broke my good Craftsman ratchet. I've had this thing for 15 years, something like that. Oh, it's on. It's on Titan, so I'm going to use it. But I've had it fixed like 3 times. Fixed it once myself. I don't know if these Craftsmen still even around. Trying to get it lined up as good as possible. That bolt doesn't get tight. Alright. That part of the project's done. Still gotta do something about the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna get a few more of these bolts in and then we'll kick the camera on when I want to start messing with the floor pan. So I need to bend this about 3 inches, so I'm going to dig out my fancy sheet metal bender. Bend it the right way. I don't need a full bend, just enough for this ramp up. You took my... I thought you took my marker again. Shake your head at me. You know you kind of like me. Yeah, I just gotta notch that quick and try to get it fit in there best I could. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take it out of that side because the inside of the floor is good. Gloves. Is that what you just asked me? I wanted gloves. No. Not allowed to wear gloves. This is probably where I'll cut myself. Just because you said something. yeah, you take a little bit more off up here, and then I'm just going to trace the footwell and then trim that also. But I don't know, I got to take a little more off here too, so I'll go all the way up, but not bad for a rough guess. Well, that's not too bad. It covers up a lot of the holes. You know, I guess I could have screwed down 47 license plates in here, but that wouldn't have been much fun. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna self-tapper her down, run a bunch in, so then go over with that Pour 15 or whatever it is, Rich 15. So. Yeah, I'm going to try to find my self-tappers, and I already got that side done, as you can see. Fits in there pretty nice, and you know, biggest thing is if we get in any rain, if you got holes in your floor in these trucks, it actually will splash you in the face. Ask me how I know.
Not from a rusty floored board.
Yeah, no, my 66 had holes in the driver's side before I fixed it, and yeah, there was a time or two I got splashed in the face with some dirty mud water. So, yeah, I'm going to massage on this and then screw it down. So, yeah, you guys don't need to see all that stuff. All right, we're back at it. It's been pretty cold here. I think we had 8 below last night, 10 below the night before. And I picked the perfect time to trim the beard. Then it got cold. So, I'll give you guys a minute to laugh. And then I'm going to cut you off and we're going to get to work. So, all right, long enough. I got the gas tank out of Dixie, that truck, the dually. So that's going to go in here. I wanted to just get a fuel cell, but like then, extra work. This is already, it's got the line up here for it. So I figure I'll just run this old tank. And it's nice and clean on the inside for being a truck that's sat for 20 years with no gas in it. It actually was really good in there. But yeah, me being the dummy that I am, it's got 10 gallons of fuel in it, so it's extra heavy. But yeah, I'm trying not to slosh any on the ground. Oh, this is better than our last dog. Yeah, it's coming along. I think I'm gonna get this in here. Oh, it's still got snow on it. And get the seat bolted in. Then I want to go to town on this dashboard and see if I can get it to clean up some. Make it look a little better. Hopefully get the gauge cluster in soon. We don't need a radio, so we're just gonna mount the gauges right here. That's the plan anyway. But if you haven't seen, I got the custom floor pan put back in. It's actually way easier doing it without the seat on it. Alright. Bolt holes kind of line up. negative screwdriver. It's the only way to go. Yeah, I was really hoping for a fuel cell, but honestly, I don't have a couple $100 to buy one, so we'll just run this for now. Maybe next year I'll do an underbed gas tank in the back. So. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap this up and then throw the seat in and see what it looks like. Well, I got the gas tank in. Got the seat in. This seat must be out of a newer truck because it doesn't look like a normal Ford seat for this vintage. But it fits in here nice, and you know, I'm 6'5". I got plenty of room. Just kidding. I'm 5'6". Yeah, where did I have this hanging before? Right here. Yeah, I got the Meguiar's Supreme Shine Protectant Wipes. I want to try it on the dash, see what it looks like. This probably hasn't been cleaned in, you know, since 1947. Oh, one owner, never smoked it. Nice. They smell like coconut. Oh, they smell like they're frozen. They're frozen. Oh, she's crunchy over in that corner. Well, I got some red coming off. That's a good sign. Might make it shine up nice. Yeah, I'll keep working at this, and after we get it cleaned up, I'll touch base. I'm only stopping because I want help from my lovely camera lady, so she can help me for a little bit. This is the dash we're putting back in it. I kind of like the when they're white, but I'm pretty sure this was the one out of this truck. So we're gonna clean it up, and I think we got a red permanent marker. I'm gonna go. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm shakier than crazy. I should be a good welder with how I shake, but yeah, just do all the lines with red with the marker, and then get that thrown in. But it's only got 15,000 miles on it, so that's it must have been parked in the sun a lot, or yeah, came from the south. But no. Made some progress tonight. Still got to get the hood put back on. I don't know if I want that in the way yet. But dash cleaned up pretty good. I figure we'll clean it up again later on after this stuff dries. We'll give it another coat because it says it is a protectant wipe. So yeah, and I think I mentioned I did have the key hooked up and the wipers kicked on. That was the only thing that worked so far. But hey. I'll take it. It's a win. Something's working. Something's better than nothing. So, yeah. And it was nice that this column, I actually got this from Whiskey Dents. It came out of his 66 that his wife bought him. He had bought, I think he got an aftermarket one for that one. I'm not sure. But it's got the old 3 on a tree collar on it. And it's actually, these are really hard to find being nice still, these collars. So, if anybody out there needs a 3-speed column collar, and they got a red one that's junk, I'll trade you, because these are actually pretty easy to take off. Just take the old grinder to them, cut them in half, and weld them back together. Just kidding. But no, so, it's coming along. I think I'm going to order this stuff to put power steering in this, just because I like being able to go around in a circle real fast, and If you're not fighting the wheel, it makes it a lot easier. Now, what do you think? Think we're good for this episode? Anything else I need to do? I don't know.
Well, there's always the wiring.
I'm saving that for May 5th. The week before we leave. Why'd you remind me? But no, I like the seat in here. It looks good. I'm going to get one of them fancy covers or whatever. The Apache blankets. Is that what they're called?
Navajo?
Navajo. Yeah, I was close. I'm going to get one of them covers. I did modify the... Because since this truck seat's out of a newer truck, I just took and cut the horn off the latch. I'll still be able to tip the seat forward, but honestly, there's no room back there anyway, so I don't know why they made the seat tip forward just to get the gas tank out. But, yeah, we'll be cruising in style. Uh-oh. Wheel straight. Crooked. That's going to have to get fixed. I don't want to deal with that all the way down there, do you?
Mm-mm.
Actually, you know, it might stay. 'Cause this is, well, if it's straight, this one will be right in the same spot, so. Yeah. I'll rotate it. I'll fix it. Alright, enough jabber, John. Thanks again. Remember, cancer fundraiser, everything the channel makes goes right to that lady. Everything. I'm talking every penny. I don't want any of it. I don't need any of it. It'll help them out. So yeah, share the video, comment. I like reading the comments. I respond to all of them. Unless they're them weird ones from it must be spam. I don't respond to them because they don't make any sense to me. But yeah, thanks again, and next week's episode we will not be working on this truck. Give you guys a break from this old 9-in-1. Is that what we're gonna call it? Because yeah, I think we got 9 trucks total into this one. Well, this makes it 10 because this is out of another truck too. So yeah, I might not even count the column. I don't know. I've lost track. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. Thank you, and have a good weekend. So on the last episode, I tried to put these in. And being a dummy, I didn't even ask the guy I got them from, Whiskey Dents. Apparently, you're supposed to... The big hole, you're supposed to tap them, put a short bolt in. Small ones, you're supposed to tap them also. So if you want to go through that hassle, putting them on, tapping them, they're probably a good product. I guess I should have asked him before he had commented, said that you're supposed to tap them, which I'm pretty sure he told me, but I didn't listen. But this is a little bonus. They might be good. I might still try to put them in. We'll see. I do want to get a little bit of a rake to it, but I can always put taller tires on the back. And yeah, go check out 1776 Garage. I love that name. Man, should have came up with it. But he's got that 67 Mercedes. Real cool car. He's getting close to firing it up. I know last episode he was cranking on it. It's got spark, so it'll run. High Octane Garage, the K. He's doing that monster C notch in one of these things. That thing's gonna drag bumper, which is gonna be cool. And then, like always, go check out my brother, Whiskey Dents. He big Ford guy, kind of like me. Well, I'm not strictly Ford. I like them all. And if it's a cool car, I don't care what brand it is. I'm not gonna be that guy. Oh, Chevy only and Ford only. No, I like them all. So, all right, now I'm done. See you later.